And hi, folks. This is your old pal, Uncle Al. Now, Secret Stuff and Vancity Prepper, and I think uh, Apocalyptic Ben, and also Prepping by Faith, and a few other people were discussing the idea of drinking pool water. Now, I have 2 years' experience working with pools, okay, and a lot of us old timers stay clear away from them because a lot of people, when they see blue water, they think we could drink it. No. Okay? So I did research, and like Secret Stuff had a water purifier. Sounds great. And I'll have this written down right below from generalecology.com and their E1800 number and time to call them. They're Eastern, so it's 8 to 4:30 if you want to contact them Monday through Thursday. Now, I did get the letter, which was very nice of them, if you can see that. Okay. And again, Bananarama Cruel Summer. I'm just hiding my uh, residence because I'm old and I'm tired and I don't want to shoot anybody. Now, I don't have guns here. But if you get, there's like a 44 special in your head, I don't know where it came from. Okay. Now, reference, this is, if you want copies, I'll mail it to you. My about page my about page is, you look on my home page, and about page has my email. If you want me to mail you a copy, I will. Okay? Hope you can see that. It's written very well. Okay? Let's see. General ecology, a drinking water system is tended to move biological, microbiological, chemical, and aesthetic contaminants from virtually any fresh water sources, including rivers, streams, lakes, and municipal water sources, namely tap water. First, water first need water purifiers may be used with swimming pools and other freshwater sources on a short-term emergency basis. Okay, short term. They don't want you to be constantly drinking this. So that's one sentence that got me. Okay, the lifespan of the canister depends how well the pool has been maintained. So it depends if the pool isn't used for therapy. In my area, there's 16 therapy pools. You cannot drink that water. Okay, because it has a prime ingredient in it and it's not chlorine. Okay, has been kept and maintained. We advise you do not use our purifier or any other systems with pool water that has been recently shocked with chemical treatments until the chemicals has an opportunity to dilute into the water supply. Okay, when they mean dilute, that means you add more water to it. Okay, folks? It didn't mean dissipate, dilute. That's a whole different word. Let's see. It has been recently shocked with chemical treatments until the chemicals has an opportunity to dilute into the water supply. Just as you wait to swim in a pool until the chemicals had a chance to be diluted. Okay, I think that lawyer needs to get his head examined, but it'll work in a court of law. But there's, whatchamacallit, the phrasing of that's so weird, but it's cool. It's still legal. Okay, first need purifiers will remove chlorine and chlorine derivatives with our structure matrix technology as employed by all our water purification products. It is not designed, okay, not designed to remove salts, minerals from the water, nor change pH or do not salinate. Desalination. Dissolved salts will remain in the water. Okay? I put a ton of Epsom salts in therapy pools and also certain buffers that contains minerals in it so you could have a nice soft skin when you therapy pool. It will not burn your eyes because the buffers and the Epsom salts counteract the chlorine. But it's not a good idea to digest that. It's not a good idea. And they have it printed out on the second paragraph, okay, which is good. All right. Let's see. Does not salinate. Dissolved salts will remain in water. First need XLE is designed for camping, hiking, or short-term emergency preparedness. It is lightweight, complemented by a 180 gallons average, okay, flow rate, 2 quarts a minute. First need purifier needs personal gravity system. We recommend that an extra replacement cartridge in case of short-term emergency becomes longer. Should be stored in a dry temperature environment away from fumes and unopened. Should remain effective for many years. That sounds all good, folks. But you got to understand when they say dilute, that means it has to be diluted to a point where this system has to work. Okay, that's plain simple truth. It sounds like a great system. I think it should work and it should have no problem. However, you got to know what's going into your pool. This is why I tell everybody, be a lot easier if you went to a natural purified water system. You could look it on Google, Bing, whatever. Okay, and they're out of UK, and you have pure water. You could use this system for that. It'll remove any other traces of anything in there. Okay, the only thing I'm worried about, it says dilute, not dissipate, dilute. Okay, now no problem on chlorine or chlorine, chlorine and chlorine derivatives. And this is a guy with brain damage. However, okay, shock until the chemicals have opportunity to dilute. All right, it's like, that's a phrase. It's like, I got acids I have to counteract for the pool to keep the lime off the wall and stuff, to put buffers in for that. You don't want to jump in the pool after it gets acid treatment. Okay, and then let's see, shock chemical treatments have opportunity to dilute into the water supply just as you wait to swim until the chemicals have a chance to be diluted. That still gets me, but I think you could still use this on the pool, but I would not use it for a long time. It probably give you an extra week, and then you stop using it, and then flush out your system with clean water if it used a chlorine-based system. Okay, and usually people who use chlorine all the time and filters, pool filters, their pool will turn light green. Okay, that's safe to drink. Okay, that means you can take the purifier and pump it through and it should be no problem. However, if you have a pool guy there, he's going to put in an algicide. He's going to put in a buffer. He's going to put in Epsom salts. So all that icky stuff goes down to the bottom and we could vacuum it out and add more pool water to it. Trouble with that is it says on the second paragraph, it removes chlorine and many chlorine derivatives in their structure matrix. Sounds fine. However, not designed to remove salts and minerals from the water. There are certain acids that are minerals. I keep telling this to people, they look at me like I stepped on their cat. Okay? It don't changes pH. I got a bunch of chemicals that change pH in the water. and the systems do not desalinate. It's not ordinary salt. There's other mineral-based salts in that pool. Okay? But like I said, it's a fine system. What I read and did the research, I mean, I do a hard research. Okay? And it'll work anywhere if you're in the bush, backcountry and stuff. Swimming pools, you got to know what's the consistency of the water. And I tell a lot of people it's expensive if you're going to use one of their cartridges, is to go to your pool that you're going to probably drink in an emergency, pump out some water, put it in a mason jar, and drop a live goldfish in there. Wait 15 minutes. And we'll see what happens. Or you could take it to the lab and they'll give you for $125, maybe more now, for a quart of water and tell you what went through and what didn't went through. Okay? Sound, logical advice. Okay? Not from a fiction book, not from a textbook, actual event. All right? This is how Uncle Alan rolls. If I buy this water system, I'll probably buy it. But on pool water systems, you have to be really careful, folks. And they say they could be used through structure matrix. Sounds good. It'll take out biological, all right, chemicals and aesthetic contaminants. Again, aesthetic. You got to know what that means too. Okay, so this is very good. They're a very good company. I checked them out. It's great for hiking, camping, or short-term emergency. It's lightweight and let's see, it has a 180-gallon capacity, 2 quarts a minute, which is good. However, I live in the area where we have a lot of toxic, what you call it, water holes or catches or seeps. You do not want to drink those areas, even with their purifier. Okay? Last year we had people, they went out there and they had filters and purifiers and all that stuff, and they died. I'm sorry, I'm a little leery on this, so I have to be very, very careful. But it sounds like it's okay if you know what's in the pool. If it doesn't have the salts, the buffers, the algicide, should be run fine. Okay? But you have to be careful. You cannot go to, well, we'll go up to this hospital pool and we'll filter out the water there. We don't want to find out what the results come out. All right? So please be careful. This is a great system that I read and I did research on it. And I give thumbs up to SS if he's going to take it out into the woods and into the backcountry. I'm still a little iffy on the, whatchamacallit, on the pools. Okay? Because I got to know what's in the pool and what's coming out of that filter. Will it stop? If I'm right and they use Epsom salts or buffers in there or even algicides, it won't stop it. It'll go right through it. Okay, folks, I'll see you later. You have a nice day. Bye now.